Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and in this episode we have a lot of work to do. So we do need to get this copper from the copper patch. What I'm thinking of doing is basically copying this entire station and shoving it over here. That might be the best solution for the moment. But at the moment we have other problems. We have this current problem with a lack of belts. So I would like to get that sorted out as soon as maybe. There we go. Make sure that it's all placed down. Get our little nanobots working well for us. Get that all sorted out. That one goes there, that there. This one goes this away. Perfect. Because we're going to need that steel coming down the line. And this is mostly kind of a useless thing. I don't know why I made this turn here. This seems very strange to me. Especially since it's not even full length. What was I thinking here? Good lord. Let's grab this. Go down here, just in case we need to add anything else. We probably won't, but you never can tell. Right, go. There we go. Okay, and we shall add more to the steel line. Okay, there we are. This is all preliminary to the other stuff that we need to do today, but nonetheless quite important to do. Oh, and it looks like we have insufficient splitters, which is extremely inconvenient. Okay, so we do need to get this going along just to make sure that we have some kind of splitting. Oh my god, this is bad. No, we have way too much ore there. The sadness is extreme and real all at once. The suffering is there to be had. Boy, yeah, we have to clear this belt off, unfortunately. At least the end. This one, they're all too contaminated by the end, and we can't get any fuel in there. I should have checked that before I connected them up. Okay, so at the moment we can just put these guys in here. They're of course gone into my inventory, which is not ideal at the moment. It's kind of a fine line between what is useful and not useful, and I wish we could turn off auto trash for certain circumstances like this one. Okay, I think we can just do this. Get these guys coming along here. That one can go this way, and this one can go, of course, this way. Right. So, did I connect the wrong one? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay, this one goes... Aha, this one is getting stuff, but it's going a little bit funky wonky. Funky wonky. Alright, let's just take that stuff off of there. Erase the rock. Skillfully delete it with nanobots. There we go. Okay, cool. We have our situation where we are now getting some lovely amounts of steel. Excellent. Okay, I think we may be ready to go for our copper conquest very shortly. And somebody mentioned that this one? No, maybe not. I don't know. Right. It's all good. It's all good. We also need to set up the building train. The building train is probably one of the most important trains in the game. And I think what we should do is set it up so that we have all of the things that are needed when we need them, where we need them. We don't want to have gun turrets at all anymore. Those can leave my inventory. Those can automatically get trashed. because they're completely useless to us now that we have lasers. This is, it's funny that I put this in here. We can put some big electrical poles in here. We want to have things for train making areas, stations, track laying, that kind of thing. We want to have this here, rail signals. Let's have 2 rail signals. Wait, we'll move that here. I want to have 3 things for, oopsies, nope. Okay, this is just not being friendly to me. That's okay though. And rail signals, we'll have 2 slots and then 1 slot for chain signals as well. And I'm thinking we could also add the regular electrical poles in this area, since the rest of this really can be just track in reality. So I think that would be just fine if we did that. Let's get our regular electric poles, and these are going to be for mines once we set them up. But the rest can all be for track. Because I feel remiss in that we have not started at all loading this train yet. It's been kind of scary, sad, unfortunate. Don't even know what to call it anymore. Here, you take this stuff. Let's grab all of this from there. There we go. Okay, good. We'll just put all of this to have track. This one, we want to have walls. Oopsies. Nope, it's not doing the right thing there. Let's put in the walls here. And we'll get our laser turrets down here. I'm going to have several. And I used to have a blueprint for a wall piece, and maybe we should take that out right now. I'll look at it for the moment. B, there we go. Is it? It's under defenses, I think. There we go. Dragon's teeth. Aha. Yes, here we have dragon's teeth. These are with 1x lasers and dragon's teeth. All right, so for every 408 walls, we have 68 lasers and 10 substations. Right, we need substations, probably just 1 thing here. So every 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, we need 1 stack of lasers approximately, right? Ish. Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 stacks of lasers really should cover it if we have that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do a 6th one because it is, well, we'll do 7. We'll do 7 because there are extra, what is it, was it 68 or something like this? Okay, let's just do this. Make sure all of these are sorted out. There we go. Okay. When we have our substations, 50 substations, we'll definitely cover it. Now, what else do we need? In this building train, I would probably put maybe repair packs as well. Or just add more of these walls. We could definitely do that. Let's copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can add a couple more of these guys. Like that. We can put our substations down here just to make them more visible there. Do we need anything else? I don't know. Maybe repair packs. Why not? Just to have some on the train so things can get sorted out. I'm making an entirely new building train from what I had before. So, okay. Whoopsies. Let's get mining drills. We're going to have, I want to have like around 500. That's 102, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And for all of these, we're going to need lots of electrical poles, but we have some here. We have those there. However, we can also use lots of belts to get things moving along. So we want to have a whole row of belts, and we'll get some more electrical poles, because why not? What else do we need for these mining areas? We need lots of undergrounds. We're going to be heavily using undergrounds. In fact, maybe we should take off some of those belts and put undergrounds instead, because they do actually help with UPS when we take them the maximum distance along. Okay, let's do that. We'll take... actually, I don't want to take off that many. We'll have our undergrounds. And one thing of splitters. We aren't going to need that many splitters unless we do a huge thing like we have here. Maybe we should take two things of splitters. Turn that one into nothing. And what else should we do? I think we should take chests. We definitely would need some chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll take some stack inserters. And then, do we need filtered stacks? I don't think we do. I think we just need some stack inserters and, oh my goodness, there's no stack inserters here. Oh my god, I have to go and replace that. I remember that happening because we just didn't have, them. I don't know if we didn't have red circuits or we didn't even have the tech. I'm not quite sure what happened with that. So, probably we'll want to have like 200 stack inserters. How many are there? If I look in this place, we can get a generalized estimate here. We have 192, so almost 200 stack inserters. That's exactly right for what we've got on our whatchamacallit, our thing. If we I want to zoom in and just count the amount of belts here. We have 2,000 belts in this area and 418 mining drills. So this will give us an idea of exactly how much stuff we need. Okay, looks like our building train is going to need more stuff. We do not have enough belts. This is really surprising. Okay, so maybe we need to take off some stuff from this train or from this thing. And let's take off maybe the electric poles. And we'll take off these guys as well. We'll just copy those to the next car. That's going to give us 2,000 belts. I'm sure that some of you are looking at this and like, whoa, that's a lot of stuff she's putting down. Yes, it is a lot of stuff I'm putting down. I agree. Completely agree. But yeah, it's kind of almost necessary. So let's put these guys down as well. What else do we need in this wonderful building train of ours? We have electrical posts, track stuff. Man, I can't even think about what else we might need. Anything up here? Solar is going really well. Seems like we're missing maybe fewer things as we're building those lovely substations. Did we get any substations in here? Yeah, there are 4. Here they come. The bots are going to collect all those several. Oh no, there were more than 4 substations. That's awesome. Okay, and they're doing their thing. Very cool. Right, now back to this. The other thing we can do is we can also carry some trains with us. So for example, we could have one thing of engines, and we can also have several train car squares here. So we want to have, so this is going to carry 5 of these, and we want to have at least 4 per each. Possibly, let's get also a fluid wagon here. Let me think, what else could we possibly want on this journey into the unknown? Well, it's actually not that unknown. We are going to figure out what we're going to need when we get there. Stack inserters, man, there's a lot of stuff to pack for it. I feel like I'm packing for a long journey here. We can go shopping and see. Do we want any chests? We don't need any fancy chests, I don't think. But, however, we could have some robots. Might be wise to carry robots with us. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. That would be 250. Do we want to carry more than that? To carry 500. That's an awful lot of robots. That's okay. We'll carry robots. Why not? And then should we carry Logibots? Well, actually, these are construction robots. No. We don't want to. We don't really want construction robots. Maybe like 2 stacks for our replenishment of our own supplies if we go into biter territory and they get deleted. Otherwise, we could get some pipes. We could get pump jacks and pipes because we might want to make some oil outposts. 100 pump jacks seems like it would be enough, I think. So let's make sure we get that. Get our storage tanks. Get some pipes. Lots and lots of pipes. Okay, carry a whole bunch of these guys. And a whole bunch of those guys. There we go. And we'll get also some engines so that we can craft our regular pumps. That seems like a good idea. In case I don't have any on me. Those would be for the loading stations for oil and or for not. Let's see. Where are the engines? They're in intermediate products. There they are. Okay. We'll just need 1 stack because it's 1 stack is 50 engines. It's an awful lot of engines. And what else can we possibly build? The solar is going to be confined to itself, so we're not going to build solar anywhere else. What else do we need? Anything else? Kind of looking around, kind of checking and seeing like what needs to be done here. We definitely need to improve the inserters in this arrangement. Once we kind of get over there, I think I'll do that, and we'll have to send the building train back. Here's our solar train. Oh, you know what? Lights. We can have lights. Because lights are pretty useful. Where are they? I just want to use the vanilla lights. Well, we'll do 3 stacks of lights. I think that should be it. Do we need anything else? We could carry, we have lots. We've got 2,000 belt. Maybe we could just do extra belt here. We could do extra belt. Okay, I think, or we could just X those squares off and save it for something later. That's another very good option so that we don't even have to use the entire cargo wagon. It'll be fine. So now we really need to get rid of this thing here and instead put this somewhere where it's more useful. Like maybe there, I don't know. It's not very important where we have it. Just so long as it is way the heck away from our loading area, because we're going to need to put in very specific amounts of stuff here. Let's put the guys on this side, and those can be there. But yeah, we're going to need to load these trains over here. Those actually work there. Good. Get rid of those poles. We're going to put down a whole bunch of requester chests for all of these items that we're requesting here. These are in the way slightly. I guess I could move them to the other side, but I'm not going to bother. I think we're going to have plenty of chests here without having to worry about that. Okay, I'm going to copy this whole arrangement here. And then we will tune them individually as we get stuff going. Okay, fantastic. This solar train's going well. Let's see how many. 21 substations. That's not bad for each trip. Okay, so here we have big electric poles. We'll need 150 of those, 100 signals. All of these things really need to be assigned individually. 100 signals. There we go. Oopsies. 100. For some reason, my numlock every now and again gets funky. Turns itself off. Chain signals. Let's make sure we have 50 of those. What else do we need? Medium electric poles. Let's have 2 chests doing those of 100 each. Okay. 100. We don't want each chest trying to request too much stuff. Now we have 6 chests for rails. Let me count how many we have. Looks like we have 3,000 rails. We'll divide that by 6, and each of them, well, that would be 500 in each chest. That's an awful lot of rails, isn't it? That's just fine, though. We'll get it sorted. It's not that one. We'll get rails here. There they are. Happy days are here again. 500 of those. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So that's one car sorted out. Now, we need here lasers. We need walls. Wow. Okay, let's start off with the small things. Substations, 50. That's fine. Repair packs. We have 2 stacks of those, so that's 200. Okay. Yes, hello, my Araminta. Yes, my little girl. Now, walls, we have almost 3,000 walls. So again, I think we should do 5 of those, or 500, or maybe we shouldn't. Let's see lasers first. Lasers, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 stacks of 50. 9 times 50 is 450. I think we can do like 3 chests of 150 each for those. Hello, my Araminta. Yes, my cat is walking and making noise. Yes, my cat. Okay, 150. Is that this one? There we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 of those. And then we have 7 for all of those other walls. So we have 2,800 walls divided by 7 is 400 each, I think. Right? There we go. So we'll request 400 walls. Okay. And there we go. Perfect. Very nice. Lovely to see those numbers tick up as the orders are made for these things. And wow, look at the whole train filling up. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we need to have stuff now. Let's get our 100 splitters. 100 here. We need 200 stack inserters. So we'll go 200 here. We need 200 chests. I don't think we need 200 chests, do we? Probably only need like 100. Let me go and check this thing and see what we actually have here at the train stations. Of course, it doesn't hurt to have a little bit extra, but too much extra. We have 96 chests. I kind of suspected that since there's an inserter on either side of the chests. Okay, we got to get rid of these inserters here so we can change this. I think we want to get rid of 2 things of chests and maybe have more splitters instead. No, come on, thing. Behave. There we go. And we'll get more splitters. We'll have like 200 of these instead of that. Okay. Right. And did we get our 100 chests yet? No. All right, let's do that. 100. And this train, I'm pretty much loading it to build 1 outpost or thereabouts. All right, we've got 2,000 express belts, but we have how many miners? We've got, what, 500 miners? So I think we should have a couple of things doing miners. Have like 250 in each of these chests. Copy, paste. Right. Is that all the things? I think that's all of them. So 2,000 divided by 7 is about 300 belts in each of the rest of the things. So let's go and allocate for that. Oh my goodness, my Eleonora is meowing so good. Right, 300 we said. I think that's what we said. And then just copy, paste. You can copy and drag paste, which I love with that. It's very, very handy. Now, here we're going to have 250. And I wonder if we should actually extend this amount of express undergrounds. I think we should. I think we should do that. Why not? So we're going to have let's see, 50 times 99. 50 times 9 is 450. We should divide that by 2 at the very least. So 225 being requested here. I think my poor factory is going to hate me, or it's going to love me. I mean, you would imagine that a factory would love building new stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we have 12 ingredients. We cannot afford to have a single one. Well, we can. We can afford to have this. We can do, for small amounts of items like the engines and tanks, I think we can have those on a, oopsies, kind of a double system. So we'll put that on the end, I think, here. Let's get these guys. You don't want to do this for high quantities of items. Oops, I ran out of those requester chests. I need some. Give me, you robots, please hurry. I'm needing some. Okay, yeah. Lights. How many would you need? 100. Not lights. We want to do our engines right here. There we go. And we need to do tanks. Tanks. There we go. So we're going to have engines and tanks getting in here. We could also do the same with the fluid wagons and locomotives. Let's see. Fluid wagon. Right. And then locomotives go here. And having all this stuff in the mall, this like grand shopping expedition for the train, is absolutely marvelous. So we have these. Let's get our maybe pump jacks. We need 100. And cargo wagons, we need very few. Alright, well that's okay. Pump jacks, we'll get 100. 100. Oh wow, there's only 20 in a stack? Really? Ooh, we may have problems then. Let's get rid of all of these things for now. Because I forgot that there are so few in a stack. No, that's not good. Okay. We're gonna need to put these guys down here then. Let's get rid of this. Let's copy the robots up here. We'll put the pump jacks all in a line. There we go. That's nice. Okay, so we have 3, 6 times 20. That's 120 instead. So let's make sure that we have that available. There we go. And get these guys sorted out. Now then, right, we need lights 150. Where are the lights? There they go. 150. And robots, 100 of them. Just checking which ones are free and which not. Robots. Where are you? There you are. 100. Now, the question remains is when we get to endgame, maybe we should add a second wagon for massive quantities of logistics bots in case we decide to go with some logistics-based smelting, that kind of thing. But we're going to save that for later, I think. All right, we're going to need, what else? Let's get our power poles in here. We do have the request for those things. Power poles we need, let's see, that's 3, 4, 5. 50 times 50 is 250 power poles. Right, and cargo wagons, looks like we'll need 40 of those, which is not a lot. It could be in its own like a half a, one of these red inserter things. Because by the time the red inserters get these small amounts of items, it will give time for the stack inserters to get the rest of them all sorted out. So how many? We have, what, 3 chests left. Okay, that's good. Wow, we have we have stuff. Oh my goodness. We have the same. We have a little bit more regular pipes, and I think that's probably the right amount. We have 60 times 100. Oh, and these also stack differently as well. So 600 regular pipes. We can do 300 and 300 for those. Let's do that. 300 and 300 there. And we have 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 250 on the pipe to grounds. Right. Okay. All right. So we now have all of the things all of the time. And our robots are delivering things. Isn't this lovely? What we can do now is we can get stuff transferred out of here. Once the train comes by, let's put this one here. Something has gone wrong. Ah, yes, this one has gone wrong. Okay, let's get this one back there. Very nice. So this can unload all the junk stuff from the train. We definitely want this one to be cars that are clear. Let's just close them off in case we end up at a station that is going to try to feed us ore. We do not want these to fill with ore. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars right now. Let's take off one of them. And that should be okay. Now this is going to be our primary building train. We may set up a secondary building train so that if we go to one of these places and we start putting, oh, our radar got activated, yay. If we go to one of these places and we can't finish building, like we don't have enough materials, we probably should be able to have a train go there and basically set it all up, set all of it into motion. So that it will be almost an automatic process. And maybe we should do that. Instead of having a primary building train, we should just have this another building train that that just basically goes and builds stuff pretty much automatically. I did that in my Tasty Vanilla series, and it was very, very convenient to just set it and go. You basically plop all the things that you need on the ground, and then the trains continually make deliveries to those areas, and so it can build itself. The only problem with that is that it is kind of annoying / hard to deal with all the squiggly bits, all of the irregular things that are part and parcel of a station. Like you can plop the stations down with the blueprints, you can put down mining columns, but it's how they all connect together that's a pain to do from Goddess mode. So there is some handwork involved. Look at this oil thing. Do we need oil? I don't think we need oil at the moment, but it's lovely, isn't it? All right, that's a beautiful, beautiful oil field. I could even extend this upward to have oil trains coming here if I should desire to do so. Probably should kill those worms so that if we have bots ever coming through here, they won't bother them. Pollution is not going far, but once we start generating pollution in this beautiful copper mine, 42 million copper, it has a good chance of spreading up here and possibly across the water to this particular biter colony over there. So I might have to do some biter clearing. But anyway, that's the plan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let all of our robots fill up this train, and we will take it on a journey in the next episode. So thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.